Okay, so let us understand first the basic concept of the light, and then we'll begin with the main part of this chapter. So let us start with the chapter number 6, refraction of light. So what is light first of all? So before studying with the light, let us understand the properties of light. You have heard these properties, that is rectilinear propagation of light. Means propagation means traveling of light. Rectilinear means light travel in a straight line. Okay, now here you see there is a cave, and in that a small hole is there from where the light is coming. You can see here from where the light is coming, and you can see the light is traveling in a straight line, right? So this show the property of light. Light is traveling in a straight line. Second property is reflection of light. You have heard this word reflection of light in 9th standard also, we have studied in last class. So this is considered to be the opaque surface. Let us understand the reflection of light. So once the light come from any source, okay, and when hit to this surface, okay, we consider this light ray of light as a PQ. So this ray of light is called as incident ray of light. The light which is coming from any source and hitting on the surface, opaque surface, okay, so that light, that ray is called as incident ray. What is opaque surface? Opaque surface is the surface through which the light cannot pass. It reflects the light will get bounced back, okay, and this bouncing of light is named as QR ray, and they are called as reflected ray. Now one dotted line you can see, that is called as a normal, which divide both this ray of light, incident ray as well as reflected ray. An angle can be drawn here, and it is considered to be a small I, that is angle of incidence, right? And second is small r, that is angle of reflection. So these are the two angles are made when the light get incident and get reflected back from the opaque surface. With the help of normal, you get the two angles. One is angle of incident and second is angle of reflection, and from this we can say that I is always equal to r. That means if angle of incident is 30 degree, so angle of reflection is also 30 degree, right? So they are always equal. This we have seen in the lower classes also. This is called as laws of reflection of light. So what is light? Light is a form of energy that produces the sensation of vision. That means with the help of light you can see everything. If there is no light, you cannot see anything. If any object, if you want to see any object, light is required. Vision means what? To see, right? Now let us understand the phenomenon of refraction on which this chapter is based. Okay, what is refraction? See, refraction is basically a bending of light, or when the light changes its direction, then the refraction is taking place. Just you remember in this way, bending of light or changing the direction of light is called as refraction. So bending of light or changing the direction of light is called as refraction, right? So let us see the definition first. Change in the direction of propagation of ray of light when it travel obliquely, not a straight line, okay, in not traveling in a straight line, obliquely it is traveling from one medium to another transparent medium, is called as refraction of light. See, what is propagation? Propagation means what? Traveling, as I told before also. And transparent means what? What is the meaning of transparent? Transparent means surface through which light can pass. Any surface which is transparent, through which the light can pass, is called as transparent surface, like water, glass. These are the air. These are the transparent medium through which the light can pass. So when light passes obliquely from one transparent medium to another, then the refraction take place. See, refraction होने के लिए आपको transparent medium की requirement है, correct? If the medium is transparent, then only the refraction take place, and you required minimum two medium. सिर्फ एक मीडियम में रिफ्रैक्शन नहीं होगा, वी रिक्वायर टू मीडियम फॉर द रिफ्रैक्शन. लेट अस अंडरस्टैंड विद द हेल्प ऑफ डायग्राम. नाउ दिस इज अ ग्लास स्लैब विल कंसिडर, and this is kept, okay, where you can see this is a glass, and around the glass there is a air. We consider the glass slab which is surrounded by the air. Air and glass are the transparent medium. Dense glass is considered to be the denser medium. Now what is denser? Medium in which the particles are closer to each other, right? In this the particles are very close to each other, so they are called as denser medium. Like you have heard about dense forest, right? So where the trees are very close to each other. Similarly, the glass is considered to be the denser medium because the particle of the glass are very close to each other. Next is air, considered to be the rarer medium. Now what is rarer? Medium in which particles are away from each other, exactly opposite, where you can see the air, the particles of air, okay, they are very far away from each other, therefore they are considered to be the rarer medium. Now one ray of light is coming, that ray of light we call it as an incident ray. Now you pay attention, okay, this ray of light is always called as incident ray, remember, right? Okay, PQ is an incident ray of light hitting to the glass. Okay, after hitting to the glass, as we know glass is a transparent medium, so light will pass through it. Yes, light will pass through it. Okay, now we will consider one normal to understand in a better way. Normal, what is normal? Basically normal is an imaginary line, okay, that we draw to understand the refraction concept and to make the proper angles. Now as we know, as the light passes through the glass, it will transparent, means glass is a transparent, so light can pass through the glass. So some in this way you can see the light will pass, right? It will pass in a straight line. Okay, this is our imagination, but this will not happen. As soon as light enters in the glass, the direction of this light will be not in a straight line, it will change. Now how it will change, and let us see that. The ray should have propagated in a straight line, it should pass through a straight line basically, right? Because the property of light says that the light travel always in a straight line, but it does not happen in that way. It passes in this way, it bends. Now this ray bends. Now you can see here the ray has bent, okay, and this bending of light is called as the refraction of light. Because of the velocity of light is different in different medium, this is the reason why the light bends, why the light does not follow the property of rectilinear propagation of light, that is light travel in a straight line. Because here as soon as the light enters from air to glass, the medium change, and because of that medium change the velocity also changes, and because of that the light bends. Okay, now we have seen this definition. Once again, just go through this definition. The phenomenon of change in the direction of light when it passes from one transparent medium to another is called as refraction. As I told, phenomenon means what? Occurrence, right? So now see this diagram, this things we have seen right now. This is a glass slab, okay, label it as A, B, C, D. Now here there is an incident ray of light, this is incident ray of light which is passing, okay, and we consider that it will pass in a straight line because the property of light is what? To travel in a straight line, but it does not happen, it bends towards the normal, you can see it is bending, okay. Now this is a glass and this is air. Glass is considered to be the denser medium and air is considered to be the rarer medium, and this is the normal which has been drawn in a dotted form, right? This all things we have seen right now. Now what is the next? We will see, let us see the angles now, how the angles are made. See, when the ray of light travel from rarer medium to denser medium, this is very important thing, okay, which I have drawn in the box. Whenever ray of light travel from rarer medium to denser medium, this is called as rarer medium and this is called as denser medium. Air मतलब rarer medium है और ग्लास के अंदर वाला जो पोर्शन है उसे डेंसर मीडियम बोला गया है. सो जब लाइट पास होता है रेयर मीडियम से डेंसर मीडियम, मतलब हवा से, हवा में लाइट है अब वो ग्लास में एंटर कर रही है, सो द मीडियम चेंजेस रेयर टू डेंसर टूवर्ड्स द नॉर्मल. तो रे ऑफ लाइट जब पास होती है, देखिए ये रे ऑफ लाइट इनिशियली यहाँ पर है, ऐसा रे ऑफ लाइट आ रहा है, राइट. रे ऑफ लाइट आने के बाद यहाँ पर ये बेंड हो रहा है इस तरह से, ये देखिए यहाँ पे, ये देखिए ये आपको मार्किंग दिख रहा है. नाउ दिस रे ऑफ लाइट हैज बेंड एंड नाउ इट इज बेंड टुवर्ड्स द नॉर्मल. देखिए नॉर्मल की तरफ बेंड हो रहा है ना, ये नॉर्मल है, ये देखिए ये नॉर्मल है, डॉटेड लाइन जो है, तो ये नॉर्मल की तरफ बेंड हो रहा है. सो whenever ray of light passes from rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. This is the thing that you have to remember. This is the base of this chapter. Whenever ray of light passes from rarer to denser medium, it bends towards the normal. And we consider this as R. Okay, now here we will draw one more normal. You can see this is the normal line which has been drawn in a form of dotted. Okay, pay attention on the screen. Now this ray of light, you can see here, this ray of light which has been traveled here till here, this is this ray of light. Now it will come back again, okay, and it will come back and it will go in this way as I have shown in the marking on the screen. Okay, let us see that. See, it will travel in this way. See, what is our imagination ki that the light will travel in a straight line. ये ऐसा light travel होगा, ये हमको लगता है, but actually it does not happen. Actually the light travel in a different manner. Light travel in this way, you can see here, right? So this is how the light travel. Okay, it in case this ray of light is called as the emergent ray. This is a new name for you that you remember. This is an emergent ray, we call it. Incident ray you have heard, reflected ray, a refracted ray you have heard, and third is a emergent ray. So this arrow you can see here, you can see this this much angle it makes, okay, with the help of emergent ray. So this is the angle of emergent ray and this is the angle of refraction ray, right? So denser to rarer, away from the normal. Now when it passes from denser to rarer, it passes away from the normal. देखिए ये normal से दूर जा रहा है ना, देखिए ये arrow बता रहा है, ये आपको जो ray of light दिख रहा है, ये emergent ray, ये देखिए normal से दूर जा रहा है और ये normal की तरफ आ रहा है. ये देखिए ये जो bend of ray of light है normal की तरफ आ रहा है. तो when ray of light passes from rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal, and when it passes from denser to rarer, it bends away from the normal. So these two things you should know. This is very important. Star mark. Ray of light passes from rarer to denser towards the normal. Ray of light passes from denser to rarer away from the normal. And this is how. Now let us see the angles which are made. Okay, now first angle is angle of incidence, that is small I. You can see here, this is angle of incidence, right, which is made, that is considered to be the I with the help of normal, right? Angle आप जो भी draw करेंगे normal से respective normal से draw करेंगे, angle of incidence. Second angle you can see normal के नीचे आप angle of incidence के नीचे देखिए glass slab में, that is small r, that is angle of refraction, not reflection. Reflection अलग है. Reflection means basically a bouncing of light, right? But refraction में क्या होता है कि light bounce नहीं होता, light transparent medium से आर पार हो जाता है और अपने direction change करता है basically, right? And the last angle is angle of emergent, that is small e, that is angle of emergence, right? So three ray: incident ray, refracted ray and emergent ray. And the concept is when light passes from rarer to denser, it bends towards the normal, and when light passes from denser to rarer, it bends away from the normal. So these are the things that you should know. And refraction means what? This is the definition that you can write in examination, or you can write the definition from the textbook also, your wish, right? And basic meaning of refraction is what? Bending of light, capacity of bending of light or changing the direction of light. अच्छा, light का direction कौन change करता है? Light का direction velocity के ऊपर depend करता है. As the velocity change, the direction of light also change. So I hope it is clear with the concept of refraction. First of all with the light, then refraction, and then the three rays: incident ray, refracted ray and the emergent ray. Definition of refraction, and the last, rarer to denser towards the normal light bends, and denser to rarer away from the normal, right? Okay. Now some questions are there, so please try to answer. this questions, okay, on your screen which is coming. So you can also answer and just check out the correct answers. So first thing, refraction of light means what? Change in direction, as I told. Changing in direction means what? Refraction of light, right? Okay, this is the first answer. Second question is, refraction occur when light travel from. Refraction कब होता है? Refraction होने के लिए क्या requirement है? Transparent medium की requirement है. ओके एक लाइट जब ट्रांसपेरेंट मीडियम से दूसरे ट्रांसपेरेंट मीडियम में एंटर करती है तो रिफ्रैक्शन होता है. सो आंसर विल बी व्हाट? ट्रांसपेरेंट टू ट्रांसपेरेंट सरफेस. द एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंट इज एन एंगल फॉर्म बिटवीन. एंगल ऑफ इंसिडेंट कब बनता है? विद द रिस्पेक्ट टू नॉर्मल, राइट? तो आपका आंसर क्या होगा? नॉर्मल एंड इंसिडेंट रे. व्हेन लाइट ट्रेवल ऑब्लिकली फ्रॉम ग्लास टू एयर इट बेंड्स. जब ग्लास से एयर में लाइट आता है, मतलब ग्लास में लाइट है ऑलरेडी और ग्लास में लाइट आया है कहीं से, और ग्लास से लाइट जब बाहर आता है एयर में, सो इट बेंड्स वेयर?